Actually, do me a favor, don't go for Iron Defense. Wait, why did I call that? Iron Defense isn't even a set commonly. Today, we're going to be using 2017 World Champion Ryota's Rain team that used to hit rank 1 on the Regulation C ladder. And Barraskewda, definitely some interesting choices with the Sword of Ruin. I wonder if this is going to be a good combination or not. Let's see how it performs. This is Ryota's rank 1 Rain team that features Barraskewda. This team likes dealing great offensive pressure with water type boosted damage into rain alongside Chien Pao's Sword of Ruin. In a lot of games, you can lead Palafin and switch out into Pelipper to get the rain setup, and with the Damp Rock, you have 8 turns to work with fast Swift Swim attacks and Jet Punch from Palafin. Terra Electric on Barraskewda to help with Gyarados and Pokemon with Terra Water. Finally, the Golden Go and Amoonguss to balance out the team. If you'd like to check out the details of the team or the creator, they'll be linked in the description. Corviknight, Lycanroc, Rotom Wash, Glamora, Tyranitar, and Garchomp. All right, we're gonna have a weather right here, and all right, seems doable. There's definitely some things that I don't like dealing with. However, that Corviknight could be a little bit scary, I suppose. I do kind of like Life of Chien Pao actually goes crazy here. It actually does go pretty crazy here. I do kind of want to try it out. The thing is, just the weather stuff is pretty interesting. Maybe it's like Barraskewda Palafin. It's such a weird lead, but I think it works here. And then a Pelipper plus the Chien Pao. I think it could work. Rotom Wash is just such a weird mon for this team to deal with. We do have a Amoonguss, but I don't really want to bring it because I think I need offensive momentum. I think Palafin for the priority is pretty important because they have Corviknight to set up Tailwind potentially. Just dealing with their weather is going to be pretty scary. So I do want to make sure I have offensive pressure against the Corviknight always. I think Chien Pao is going to be pretty important. Lycanroc is just what I'm... Oh, they hard led Lycanroc Tyranitar, which is fine here. Okay. So I do lead with the Palafin plus the Barraskewda right here. And this works out decently well for me. I could Jet Punch flip turn. I could go out into my Pelipper here, which I kind of do want to go into Pelipper here. I think Pelipper is probably okay. And I do want to go for a liquidation. Question is, do I want to go for who do I want to go for liquidation into? The Lycanroc, or do I want to target the Tyranitar? I feel like liquidation into the... I want to say it's in the Tyranitar. I don't think they tear the Tyranitar. They're probably swapping out to keep the weather advantage, but I want to get rid of... I want to make sure A, that Palafin can actually transform its hero, because that's going to be pretty big. And B, also just being able to get the liquidation off in a Tyranitar seems nice, because whatever's coming in is probably like a water resist, and whatever that water resist is, I would like to get damage off. Or they could just leave it in, so liquidation just obliterates the Tyranitar, and I don't have to deal with weather anymore. Okay, goodbye. Greedy. But I want to also target the Tyranitar because I felt like it was very unlikely that they go for the Terra Rock Slide there. And if they did go for Terra Rock Slide, I would have lost 2 Pokemon here potentially. So that's the main reason I wanted to go for it. And it ends up working out spectacularly for me. Okay, nice. A Corviknight going to come in. I have a few things. I have a few things. I could liquidation the Lycanroc. I could quit. You know what? Do I care if they get tailed up? I don't. I'm going to quick attack the Lycanroc. I'm going to go for liquidation. There's no way they tear the Lycanroc here. Nice. So I am able to get rid of Lycanroc with the quick attack Pelipper. That's just so funny that quick attack Pelipper is actually doing something. I'm able to get rid of the Lycanroc. They could get tailed up. They could go for Iron Defense, which actually do me a favor. Don't go for Iron Defense. Wait, why did I call that? Iron Defense isn't even a set commonly. It's fine though. I have a Palafin. Palafin should be okay against that. If I can get rid of everything around it. Rotom coming in. Okay. I just need damage to Rotom at this point, right? Yeah, I have Haze on a Chien Pao, so I should be fine against the Corviknight. Let's go for a Helping Hand liquidation, I guess, or is Close Combat doing more? I feel like Close Combat probably does more. Liquidation, it's in the rain, stab. Actually, no, Close Combat definitely does more, right? Yeah, Close Combat definitely does more. I'm gonna go for it. Let's see if Rotom actually reveals Protect or not. If it actually goes for it, we'll see. Gonna be a no Protect, so I do get a huge Close Combat off in the Rotom. That did no damage actually. Wow, that's like max defense Rotom? Might be. Nasty plot. All right, that is scary. What's the Corviknight going for though? Body Press? Tailwind. Okay. You're so slower than Barraskewda. Yeah, that Rotom is pretty dang bulky. That's a pretty bulky Rotom. All right, so Tailwind, Iron Defense, Roost, Body Press? That has to be the set, right? Let's go for the Helping Hand. Am I sure that Liquidation does? No, because this, yeah, this is like 120 with Rain and Stab. It's 180, but then half. So Close Combat should be doing more. Yeah, I go for Close Combat again. If they protect, then, I mean, there's not really much I can do. I don't think targeting the Corviknight's really that good of a position for me anyway. So I might as well just go for the Helping Hand here. Now, let's see. Nice, no protect, so I am able to get the Close Combat off in the Rotom. Does leave it pretty low, but we'll see what they decide to do with the Corviknight. I just got to stall out this Tailwind turn if possible. A Thunderbolt going to come out here into the Pelipper is going to be able to pick up the knockout. Okay. Dealing with this Corviknight could be a big pain. Did they go for Body Press? Okay, Body Press. All right, that's fine. Leftovers healing them. I have a bunch of turns of Rain because of the Damp Rock. Ironically, this is still a pretty spooky situation, I suppose. Chien Pao, I want to scout for the move first on the Corviknight right here. That's going to be pretty important. Sort of Ruin. Let's see. Palafin should live any attack here. Terra Ghost on the Chien Pao. That actually helps me. I want to just scout for what attack the Corviknight's going for first. I'm going to protect and double protect here. And I want to see if they're going to Body Press. Because if they Body Press, I definitely go for the Terra Ghost. And I go for a Haze. Then I can Sacred Sword Wave Crash and I should win the game. His Tailwind will expire by then. Thunderbolt. Okay. The runner was just not protecting. I just don't think it has it at this point. Like, I think it would have went for it earlier. Body Press into Chien Pao. Okay. Oh, why was this actually a problem? This stuff was a problem. The fact that they had like Fizz Def Rotom Wash with the Iron Defense Corviknight and Sand was actually very hard, but you know what? We should have this game sealed at this point. So we're gonna go for a Terra right here. Did they ever reveal their Terra? I guess they haven't, right? Lycanroc never Terra, Tyranitar didn't Terra. Yeah, so they haven't Terra'd yet. I don't really see a Terra that benefits. Because I just Ice Spin or Wave Crash. Actually, no, yeah, Ice Spin or Wave Crash the next turn. They can't do anything, so... because any Terra that really resists water... Unless they're Terra Water on the Corviknight, but even if they're Terra Water, like, Wave Crash is doing so much damage. Haste. Oh, I'm fast in Corviknight still. But that Corviknight's not that fast. Okay. Body Press into Palafin. That's cool. Can I just Jet Punch? No, I feel like I should just Wave Crash. Yeah, I should just Wave Crash. Wait. I guess Talon did expire for them. All right. We're going to go for a Wave Crash plus Ice Spinner, which should allow me to pick up a knockout. No Terra, so Ice Spinner should allow... What, 40%? Yeah, 40%. With the Life Orb and Wave Crash. Are they just like really physically defensive with their team? I feel like they have to be. The Wave Crash is able to knock out the Corviknight, and that is going to be a good game. Oh my goodness, the fact that the Rotom Wash actually had really good bulk, but thankfully they went for like a Nasty Plot Greed as well as the no Protects ever if they did have Protects. But yeah, I was able to get rid of things around the Corviknight and thankfully set up a Haze, so the Iron Defense didn't actually matter. I can't believe it was actually Iron Defense. Bulk Up would have also still... Bulk Up would have probably been worse with the Brave Bird, but I guess they can't have Tailwind, Brave Bird, Body Press, and Roost at the same time, so I might have been able to break it down with Palafin, but it definitely would have been scary. Grimmsnarl, Salamence, Tyranitar, Mimikyu, Volcarona, Garganacl, no Ruins. Okay. They actually don't like Chien Pao at all. Chien Pao Rain is actually really tough for them. Their Terra Volcarona could be a decent threat though, so I do gotta watch out for that. I want to break... I think Palafin lead is definitely right. Maybe Palafin plus Barraskewda. Palafin plus Barraskewda is not a bad lead at all. I do kind of like it with Chien Pao plus the Pelipper in the back. Mungus doesn't really do anything here for me. I guess it could help with Garganacl, but I think that my team actually really breaks through to Garganacl because it's like just strong water type moves. Unless it is Terra Water Garganacl, maybe that could be a thing, but I hope not. I would hope not. Let's see how this is going to go, though. I think Volcarona is going to be concerning. Palafin, I do want to make sure that I can... I think Palafin has the potential to sweep the team. I just got to be careful. Grimstone Organic is actually really good for me. Okay. Risk. Huh. Okay. A little bit surprising, but that works out. They do have a Tyranitar, so I don't know. Maybe Chien Pao to play? Risking Chien Pao seems pretty bad, though. I could Wave Crash here. Do I care about the HP? Not really. You know what? I might as well. You know what? I think I will Wave Crash Liquidation. I feel like getting a knockout would be pretty big, especially if they think I'm going to play passive here. Organical protects because their Fear in the Water moves is perfect too. So I should be able to get the knockout on Grim unless they reflect. Why did they fake out? What? Why did they fake out? Okay, that was not what I was expecting. I'm going to go hard Chien Pao now. And I'm going to go for a liquidation into the Grimmsnarl. Why did they go for that specifically? Like, I understand fake out there, but why protect and fake out there? I don't think it gained them any momentum and fake out the Palafin too. We bring out Chien Pao. Sucker, ooh, bring me down. This is actually doesn't even bring me down to Sash. Here comes a liquidation. Goodbye, Grimmsnarl. Grimmsnarl's eliminated. Let's see what they're going to go for afterward. Soul Cure? Iron Defense. Why is everything running like Iron Defense? Okay. I guess there's a lot of physical attackers in the format, but there is a lot of haze in the format too. So I can just haze the Garganical. I'm not too worried about that. Let's see. Tyranitar coming in? Mimikyu. Okay. For Shadow Sneak. Makes sense. Is this Body Press? I feel like it could be. I think Pelipper here. This is probably Body Press. I'm going to Pelipper here, and I'm going into Palafin here. This is actually such a weird position. Ice Punch is not helping on the Palafin. I wish I had Haze on the Palafin. It would help out here. Because I think it's a way safer mon to Haze. Although Terra Water Wave Crash would probably knock out the Garganical if it doesn't Terra. So I wonder if it is going to Terra. Bring out the Palafin. I wonder if there's Tyranitar in the back too, because Tyranitar can't safely switch an Eater. Body Press into Pelipper. Nice. I am able to get that read right. And Trick Room. Okay. That's not too bad. Obviously not as ideal as, you know, me clicking a liquidation there, but it's still probably okay here. I'm going to go for Hurricane into the Mimikyu first and go for Protect. Problem is I need to get the Haze off with the Chien Pao, and getting hazes with the Chien Pao is a lot harder than I've been anticipating throughout. So let's see. I want a Hurricane. I don't know if they go Tyranitar here. If they do, that's pretty bad, but we'll see. A Hellband Jet Punch though should be able to allow me to pick up some knockouts. So we'll protect our Palafin. Hopefully they're fearing the Palafin because they didn't go for Zalkir, and the Pelipper is fine too, as long as it's not a double up. We might actually live to double up because Mimikyu's not the best attack. A Hurricane. Ooh, okay. That's interesting to note. So Jet Punch should knock out the Mimikyu. Layer off into Palafin. Nice. Okay. Not a bad turn. Not a bad turn at all. Pelipper. Ooh, it actually lives one more Soul Cure, but I'm definitely hard swapping. I'm going hard Barraskewda here, and I'm going to go straight for the Rain Boosted Jet Punch into Mimikyu. Should pick up the knockout unless they go Tyranitar here. And if they go Tyranitar, they're taking a lot of damage regardless, so I think this is okay position. I just got to figure out a haze situation. All I need to do is find out when I can get a haze off. They get Soul Cure here, which is cool. Into Palafin. I guess if the Mimikyu has Protect, it's weird, but we'll see. No Shadow Sneak, no Protect, it looks like. Oh, that lived? I was not expecting the Mimikyu to live Rain Boosted Jet Punch. Okay. Palafin gonna take the Soul Cure. A player of my Barraskewda. Okay, this could get ugly. This could get really ugly real fast. All right. Get Body Press. I think I go out into my Chien Pao here. And I think I gotta hope that they Body Press the Chien Pao, potentially. Actually, I don't even know if that's a play. Turn to Trick Room. Am I just sacred sorting here? I feel like they just haven't decided to tear at all this game, so I might as well just get the damage off if that's the case. You know what? I'm just gonna get the damage off. I'm gonna jet punch here, the Mimikyu, and just sacred sword. I need to tear the ghost so I avoid the body press, which this could be shadow sneak into body press, which would be really good for me if that's the case. But we'll see. If they target the Palafin, I'm in a really awkward spot. Or if they protect, that works perfectly well for me. I mean, I kind of wasted my Terra, but oh, this works out for me. I'm able to get a jet punch off into Mimikyu. I always win the Weather War if this is the case. Yeah, this is not that bad. This is not that bad. Okay. Palafin is still going to survive this turn, and now are you Tyranitar in the back? Like, I'm just trying to figure out, what are you saving your Terra for? It's just all I want to know is, what are you saving your Terra for? Tyranitar is the last one. Okay. I mean, it's an interesting situation. I hope the thing is, I might have to guess the Terra. I definitely protect here, and I'm definitely hard swapping the Pelipper, because this is always the play, getting rid of their Weather. I guess I always target the Tyranitar slot, huh? With the Chien Pao, because the Organical is what? Iron Defense, Body Press, Salt Cure, Protect. It can't actually recover. Oh, and it's really good that they actually burned their Terra immediately. Okay, that's really good for me. On the Tyranitar too? Okay, what Terra are you? Dragon. Huh. Okay. Are you Dragon Dance? There's no way you're Dragon Dance. Terra Dragon. I've never seen Terra Dragon Tyranitar. Salt Cure. Okay. And Rock Slide. Okay. I guess you resist water and grass, which are common types for Tyranitar. But yeah, you just don't see Dragon Tyranitar. Okay. Goodbye, Pelipper, but you did your job. Life Orb Tyranitar. I think I just win. I think I just win by clicking Ice Spinner into the Tyranitar, which should pick up the knockout, especially since I'm Life Orb on the Chien Pao. Okay, let's Ice Spinner protect. Because even if they Salt Cure, it should be fine here. Tyranitar protects, good call on their part. Salt Cure to Chien Pao, which should be fine. I guess if they, I mean, if they Iron Defense again, that's... No, it doesn't change anything because of the Sacred Sword. Salt Cure, that's cool, okay. They're not doing enough, though. And Sacred Sword should be doing way more damage, so I should be okay. I think if they got Double Protect, though, this is awful. But I kind of have to Ice Spinner because if they don't go for the double, I'm, like, screwed. So we'll go for the Wave Crash here. If Wave Crash just KOs, that's amazing, but... I don't know. This is Rain Boosted Palafin Wave Crash, but this is also a Garganacl with a +2 defense thanks to the Iron Defense. So this is a close one. This is definitely a close one. I'm still surprised that the Mimikyu survived earlier, but all right, no protects here, so Ice Spinner should pick up the knockout. It's Life Orb. Yeah, it's Life Orb Chien Pao. I'd have been very shocked if I didn't KO that Tyranitar. So goodbye, Tyranitar. Perfect. And here comes a Wave Crash into the Organical, which should also... Oh, Pasha Berry too. I mean, it does... Actually, that's kind of better it's not leftovers because they can't stall as easily. Wave Crash. That actually does a lot. I actually would have KO'd. They have to target the Palafin too because... Yeah, they did target Palafin. Okay. But Sacred Sword should just win, I'm pretty sure. Life Orb Sacred Sword from Chien Pao. They don't have leftovers recovery, so yeah, I'm pretty sure that Chien Pao just wins. The Salt Cure is not adding up nearly enough to where I can... What, Triple Protect maybe? Triple Protect looks close. I don't think Triple Protect gets me. We'll see on the next turn, I suppose. Protect. Okay. Sacred Sword. Into the Garganacl. All right, how much is the Salt Cure doing? It is doing... Yeah, they need a quadruple, I think. Or that is 4, right? I actually don't know. Odd is 5? Sacred Sword? Okay, they don't go for it. So Sacred Sword just picks up the knockout on Garganacl. Life Orb Chien Pao has been pretty helpful. The other problem is... I guess like Haze was actually not... Yeah, Haze wasn't even necessary, I guess, on this. I think it would have definitely been necessary. I had to Haze if it was the... error on the Organical though. Like Terra and Organical would have been scary, but I think they were, I don't know. I just was surprised at Tyranitar. Maybe they were scared of me switching to Chien Pao into Pelipper and Jet Punching to Tyranitar. That, I guess that also makes sense. So they made a read, but it wasn't the right one. All right, Annihilate, Mousehold, the Golden Go, Talonflame, King Gambit, and the Amoonguss. Okay, so very scary here potentially. I want Palafin. I think Palafin plus the Barraskewda should be okay here. Maybe Pelipper in the back and the Chien Pao for sure. I like that offensive rain mode. I don't think the I don't think Golden Go is really good. Like, I just don't think it's that great on this team if there's no Tailwind on the Pelipper, because Golden Go just feels too slow, I feel, in order to break through stuff. But we'll see. Amoonguss also just not really helpful here. There's a Golden Go on their side. The Talonflame's a bit annoying. There's probably safety goggles on the Mousehold. They have their own Amoonguss, which I could just try to brute force realistically, and I feel that would be a lot better. We'll see. A double redirection could definitely be annoying though. A double redirection can definitely be hard to break through, because that means Annihilate's already super threatening damage wise. I just got to make sure that they never get a beat up off. We're going to see the Mousehold Talonflame lead, which is this some kind of like, oh no. Okay. Barraskewda should be faster than Mousehold at least. So I'm going to go Pelipper here. I'm going to go for a close combat here into the Mousehold. Is this Population Bomb Tailwind? I can see it. I can see this not being Friend Guard realistically. I'm going for close combat. I did go Amoonguss, a really good play, but the thing is I could also Liquidation their Talonflame, so they're already playing kind of a mind game. I'm going hard Pelipper to get the Swift Swim off immediately and keep my Palafin, of course, into the 0 to hero form. Okay, I'm going to go up, okay? And Mousehold attack, so I feel like this has to be Population Bomb. And I outspeed because of the Swift Swim, because Barraskewda, very nice for speed. That's one of the huge benefits. Get rid of the Mousehold. Don't have to worry about any of the beat up stuff. So nice. Now I just got to make sure I can beat the Annihilate safely, which I should be able to. Golden Go gonna come in. Okay. Don't I protect to stall out Tailwind? I do have Wide Guard, but I don't know. Make it rains every your play here. I want to Liquidation the Talonflame and just Hurricane, I think. Yeah, because I have Jet Punch for the Golden Go. Yeah, I'm just going to Hurricane and get some damage. I'm going to Liquidation Hurricane. It covers an Amoonguss switch if they have Amoonguss in the back. If they Brave Bird, doesn't change anything because I have the Focus Sash and I can't stop the Brave Bird anyway. Barraskewda is really nice because it's just faster than so many things, even under the Swift Swim. It's actually incredible. I wonder, does this Terra Water on the Golden Go? I guess a Wisp here could be annoying, but they go for the Brave Bird. They're targeting down. Ooh, the Pelipper slot. That did nothing too. But we do have a very physically defensive Pelipper, I suppose. A Liquidation into the Talonflame is able to pick up the knockup. Beautiful. So amazing start right here. And Thunderbolt, which is not too surprising. We do have a Focus Sash, which is really good here. And now I'm able to get a Hurricane off into the Golden Go. I think Thunderbolt should confirm its specs, but can't really say for certain. Hurricane, not bad damage in the Golden Go. But that should be a pretty bulky Golden Go. King Gambit's the last one. All right. Which I just gotta make sure I don't mess this up. They still have Terra, which I'm a little bit concerned about. Feel like the play is to Quick Attack here. I think it's Quick Attack the King Gambit and protect the Barraskewda. Oh, we get to see a Terra immediately. That's really good, actually. I was thinking, I mean, I'm actually kind of surprised they Terra. They Terra the King Gambit into Dark. Okay. I'm pretty surprised because they could Sucker here, unless they don't have Sucker on the King Gambit, but I find that really strange here. We will protect our Barraskewda. Yeah, they did Sucker. I don't know why they Terra Dart, but that works out pretty well for me. I get a free Quick Attack, and I get, I guess, a little bit more damage. Here comes a Thunderbolt into the Pelipper. Okay. Hurricane didn't do as much as I would have wanted here, but I think I should be fine. This is a Palafin right here. And I think I can secure the game by going out. I think I secured the game by going for a Jet Punch here into the Golden Go. I think it's specs. I'm like pretty confident in going Chien Pao. I guess if they protect Golden Go and they go for a Kaito Cleave, my Palafin is getting obliterated, and then I'm going to be super sad. But I do think that I don't think this. I think it has to be specs. We'll see though. I could be absolutely wrong. I am taking a gamble, but I don't know. I feel like Thunderbolt. I feel like Tailwind offense makes a lot of sense with specs Golden Go, especially specs Golden Go, and Thunderbolt's kind of giving me that vibe right here of it being specs. Okay, it doesn't protect though, so whatever this Golden Go is, it is golden gone. Goodbye. All right, that should secure the win. They didn't Sucker Punch either, so they made for the Kaito Cleave. No, oh, they did go for Sucker Punch. Okay, so yeah. And let's say, I think like if the Kaito Cleave knocked out the Palafin, as long as I get rid of the Golden Go, I have Barraskewda plus the Chien Pao. Sacred Sword should be finishing off the King Gamma pretty safely. So I didn't really feel like I had an issue. Is Tailwind petered out? I mean, I guess I just Jet Punch anyway. Yeah, no, I just Jet Punch into the Sacred Sword anyway. And 2 Jet Punches should easily get rid of the King Gamma right here. And yeah, they can only target single targets at a time. Wow, that is just so strong. Terror boosted in the rain with the Sword of Ruin. Okay, that does go pretty crazy. It actually really does. That is insane because King Gambit's a really bulky Pokemon, but yeah, was able to break through their line, thankfully. The Barraskewda just being faster in their team and then able to get some quick knockouts and then position for an end game because I was just outspeeding their entire team even under the Tailwind. Shiyu, Fluttermane, Chien Pao, Dragonite, Iron Bundle, and Torkoal. Okay, so Rain is pretty decent against this. I gotta make sure I have the Barraskewda around so I can handle the Iron Bundle because Iron Bundle is a massive threat. Palafin pretty good here though. I do like Pelipper Rain stuff and I do like the Chien Pao. This is definitely a tough matchup though. Mainly just because I have to watch out for the priorities. Priorities are really rough for this team because I have nothing that blocks it. Golden Go is just not good enough, I think. I mean, it could be good against Chien Pao Dragonite, but I feel like I'm taking so much damage from Sucker Punch. And I just don't have anything that allows me to outspeed safely, so that's my issue. Because like if they read a Terra Steel, I could just get Sacred Sword in. That would be really bad. Okay, we're going to see the lead of Chien Pao Dragonite, which is not too surprising here. Okay. Palafin plus the Barraskewda here. Go to Ruin. Alright, this is going to be pretty tough. But manageable. I mean, my play is just to always sack my... I think I always just go hard Pelipper here. We'll find out what Terra that they're going to go for with their Dragonite potentially. Or, I mean, I don't think you have to Terra. I think you would just click E-Speed Sucker potentially in the Barraskewda. Or you double up the Palafin slot. Because this could be scripted. This is just a mind game that I just have no idea what my opponent would decide to go for here, depending on what they would. They're either doubling up the Barraskewda, I think, or they're doubling up the Palafin slot. I just don't know which one they're going to commit here. We're going to see a Terra from the Dragonite, looks like. Okay. Okay. Paranormal makes sense. I don't know. I think this is a rental, but I have no idea if this is multi-scale or if this is inner focus. We will protect our Barraskewda. I want to say it would be inner focus, but we'll see. Protect the Barraskewda. Extreme speed in the Barraskewda. Okay, that's positive right here. The Sucker Punch too. Ah, Sacred Sword. Okay. I lose this mon. It's so bad for the bundle. I want to quick attack the Chien Pao for sure. Maybe they wouldn't expect a Sash. Maybe they don't. Would I want to get rid of Chien Pao or would I want to get rid of Dragonite? Both are pretty... I think I'd probably want to get rid of Dragonite because Extreme Speed's way more threatening. I'm going to close combat quick attack. I think I'm going to quick attack just in case it's multi-scale. I don't remember multi-scale. I see Chien Pao retreat, which is actually really huge for me. Okay. That's Torkoal. Oh. Wait, that works for me either way. I think Pelipper should have won Extreme Speed because they switched out the Chien Pao. So we are going to see Extreme Speed. It's in a Barraskewda, but I have Focus Sash. Okay, perfect. That's actually really good for me because I'm able to get a quick attack off into the Dragonite and a close combat. So close combat will be able to knock out the Dragonite. Okay, That's a really good turn. Was not expecting the Torkoal swap, but that works out amazingly for me. I'm surprised because I don't know what the having the sun, I guess, but works out. All right, let's see if Chien Pao comes out. That is Fluttermane, it looks like. Yeah, that's Fluttermane. All right. So no priority is really nice here. I think I'd be willing to sack my... do I want to keep this? I feel like my best play is just to protect here with my Barraskewda and sack the Chien Pao. Yeah. I think it's sacked the Chien Pao. Having the rain up just seems so crucial for Jet Punch. Like, Jet Punch seems really good in this endgame. So I'll sack the Chien Pao if I have to. Having Liquidation seems really solid. We will protect. Gonna see a protect from Torkoal, which is nice here. Okay. What did you go for? Thunderbolt. Actually, that is weird. Oh, they crit me. Okay, that actually works out perfectly fine for me. Okay. That works out perfectly fine for me. I'm going out into my Palafin here. I'm clicking Jet Punch. Do I have to Terra? No. Rain boosted Jet Punch with Mystic Water should be enough. I'm going out in the Pelipper here, and I'm going for the Jet Punch. If they go for a swap, they kind of get screwed. Like, I don't know what Torkoal can really do that changes his position. So Barraskewda switching out, which means Fluttermane didn't switch out, which means only Torkoal switching out, or they stay in, which means I win the Weather War. So here comes the Pelipper. Get the Drizzle off, and Jet Punch. Torkoal switches out, which is smart. We're going to see the Chien Pao. But I just don't see how they're really breaking through this at this point. Jet Punch into the Fluttermane will pick up the knockout. We're gonna see the Torkoal, and then I'm trying to figure out, like, I'm pretty sure it's just sack and protect, which is the safest play. Unless the Chien Pao for some reason has something crazy, but I do think that the safest play is probably just to sack Barraskewda here. Because Sucker Punch is just gonna obliterate me anyway. Then we protect. And then we Terra our Palafin, I suppose. I don't know what Torkoal can do. That's the problem. I don't think Torkoal can do anything. Like, it doesn't seem like it would be able to do any damage. Like, Yawn is the only set where I could potentially see myself being screwed here. But we will go out into our Barraskewda. Protect the Palafin. Hopefully they attack. If they actually... Well, I guess it's not too bad if they go for... They go for Sacred Sword. Perfectly fine. And Eruption? Yeah, perfect. Okay. That is best case scenario. Now I think Quick Attack and the Jet Punch should knock out Chien Pao. It's immune to Sword of Ruin, but the Jet Punch, I think Terra Water boosts into Rain, and then Quick Attack will break a sash, should allow me to secure. I don't think this is Yawn Torkoal. I'm pretty sure since Eruption, I think we pretty much confirmed it isn't. And it's just not doing any damage to Palafin. The other things I'm worried about is like multiple protects, Sucker Punch, crit, stuff like that. And we're going to go for the Jet Punch and the Quick Attack. Quick Attack Pelipper is actually kind of useful here. It is pretty useful here. I could have also Jet Punched a Torkoal and then Hurricane maybe 2 shots, but we will see. It might have been better to target the Torkoal slot, but I think it's just like the fact that Torkoal can't do anything to me, and I don't think Earth Power and a Sucker Punch... I don't think Sucker Punch crit knocks out, but we'll see. I might be underestimating Chien Pao and overestimating Palafin, but I do think we should be safe. Also, like, I think 2 Sucker Punches, and I'm a bit worried about Hurricane not getting the 2-shot on the Chien Pao, because we don't have any special attack investment, actually could cost us, so I think I'd rather just risk this anyway. Yeah. So... I still protects. It looks like no Sucker Punch priority, so I am able to get the Jet Punch off first. Should bring it to Sash. Yep. And then Quick Attack on the Pelipper, which is so funny, but it's actually going to come into play so much here because I'm able to knock out the Chien Pao before it can attack, before like a Throat Chop or something. Surprised no Sucker Punch, but it ends up working out perfectly, and we're going to see Eruption. Earth Power, yep. Did a little bit more than I thought, but again, it wasn't going to be enough. I might have had to dodge some crits anyway, but yeah, we can go for a Hurricane and a Jet Punch right here. Oh, that's going to be forfeit. Rain. Pretty strong. Also, like, getting rid of that Dragonite. The toggle switch I thought was interesting. I didn't think it was needed, but I guess my opponent really wanted to preserve the Focus Sash, and they didn't really need the Sword of Ruin if they didn't expect a Sash on the Barraskewda, but that Sash on Barraskewda coming in clutch. All right, let's go over the games. Game 1 was really tough matchup, but the Terra on the Chien Pao and chipping the Rotom Wash after winning the Weather War allowed me to get the victory. Game 2, my plays weren't the best from the get-go, but I was somehow able to find a way to stall out the Trick Room turns and position Palafin and Chien Pao for an endgame cleanup. Game 3, Barraskewda proving its value, outspeeding the Mousehold in Tailwind and dishing out a lot of damage with priority, and Swift Swim made it hard for my opponent with their team that they couldn't take water moves well in the rain at all. Game 4, the knockout on the Dragonite gave me so much momentum, and then it was just making sure I had rain to set up the endgame with Palafin, and I had a Pokemon advantage, so I was able to sack to always bring in the Pelipper. Okay, pretty fun team. Barraskewda does not have the best attack, but its speed is actually pretty solid, even outside of rain. With Chien Pao, definitely helps with the benefit. Don't know overall, it did feel like I was only using 4 mons throughout, but I didn't really see a position to bring a Mungus or Golden Go in any of the games I really played with this team in general, even outside. So fun team overall. If you do want to try it out, there is a rental code on your screen available. You can also check out the details of the team in the creator down below description, and of course subscribe to the channel for more VGC content.